Hi, this is a demonstration of a custom approval workflow for Axway Amplify Marketplace, and the approval flow handles product subscription requests and asset access requests, meaning requests for API credentials. So I'm going to have two roles in this demonstration, the API consumer and the API provider. So here I am as the API consumer. I'm going to go to the marketplace. And this is the link to a marketplace that I was provided access to, and I will sign in. Okay, so I'm signed in, and before we make requests for approval, let's talk about what we're doing here. So this is a marketplace, and I see a couple products here, and as an API consumer, I'm interested in some language processing APIs, so I'll click on that product. And of course, I can look at the documentation, and I can see there's a couple APIs here, and I'm interested in this Comprehend API for sentiment analysis, and I can take a look at the APIs, and I see those two APIs. And here I can request access to the credentials for that. So if I click on it, I'll notice that I need to provide a subscription and an application, and I don't have either. If I look at my subscriptions, it's empty, and I don't have any applications either. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to subscribe to this product. Now, when the API provider set up the product and the linked assets, they have an option to make approval requests manual or automatic. Now, if it's automatic, then the request is approved automatically, immediately. And if it's manual, then the provider can come into the platform and they will have the ability to manually approve or reject requests for product subscriptions or asset access requests, or using the Axway Amplify webhooks and API calls, I can connect an external application, and that's what we're demonstrating today. So I have an API Builder application that's running, and it's listening for these requests. So when the consumer tries to subscribe, I see the subscription name can be automatically populated, and I'm going to select a plan. There's only one plan here. It's a free plan, and I will click Save. Now at this point, my API Builder application was triggered. It received the information from Amplify about the users wanting to subscribe to this product. And here I can see the subscription is in the pending state. Now, this custom approval workflow uses API Builder and Microsoft Teams. So if I go to Microsoft Teams, I could see at 1:52, which was just a minute ago, that I see that there was a request for a product subscription. And the instructions are, please review and approve or reject the request. So the product is Language Processing Starter Kit. You can see the name of the subscription that was automatically created. This is the user, the organization, the team that they belong to. So as an example, if I click on that, I will get the API provider view of that product. Okay, so let's go back in here and let me add a comment. Or let me just say, glad you liked this product. And then I can approve or reject. Now, this Microsoft Teams card, besides having links to the various different assets like the product and the subscription, it also has these two action buttons, and these will make API calls back to my API Builder approval workflow with the information that's required to approve or reject this request. So I'm going to approve it. And then what the API Builder API does is it sends a message back to Microsoft Teams letting them know that the request was processed, provides some information, and then if I go back to the API consumer and click refresh, I will see here that the subscription was approved. Now, that API Builder workflow could also send an email to the subscriber, but in this case, the subscriber can see that their subscription is approved. Let me come back to the product and and I can see that I'm subscribed. And let me now request access to one of these assets. So in this case, it's comprehend. I'm going to request access. And I see the name can be automatically populated. I will select the subscription that we just got approved. And for application, there are none, but I can actually create it here. So that's a nice feature. I'm creating the application, and I'll click create. And now I can request access. I will give the credential a name. If I want to test it in the browser, I should turn on cores and click create. And at this point, a webhook call was made to my API Builder application, and you can see that it now sent another card to the approval team. And at this time, it's an asset access approval request. So please approve or reject the request. So the asset was that comprehend. The request, this is the request name. That's the asset, and I can link to those or click on those links. This is the subscription associated with it. That's the type of access. It's API key authentication, the name of the application, the requester, etc. And at this point, I can add a comment. And I can approve or reject. Again, an API call will be made back to API Builder when I click this button, and the information required for API Builder to go approve or reject this request will be received by API Builder, and it will go ahead and make that approval or rejection. So the API Builder API received that information, made an API call back to Amplify to approve that asset access request, and then it sent a message back to Teams to let the approvers know that that has been processed. So now if I go back to, as the consumer, and I go look at my application, here's the test application that was created, and I can see here that my request has been processed as success. So if I come down here, I can actually go and look at my API key, and then I can make API calls to that resource. So you've seen a demonstration of how Axway's Amplify platform with its webhooks and API calls can support external custom approval workflows for marketplace product subscriptions and marketplace asset access requests. Thank you.